I'm going to start introducing something called Quick Pix, and let's just see how it goes with my timing, right? So per request, AVCTQ right here, right? So let's go ahead and get this rolling. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, this is ARCa coming at you with an AVCTQ technicals and raw price action thread of analysis on this happy Friday. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, you guys, so Quick Pix is going to be a little bit different than my full analysis videos, right? So I'll be able to just give kind of an opinion here as an entertainer, of course, right, on the particular picks that are coming through. So yeah, let's look at AVCTQ on the 12-hour chart here, and we can see that there is a pretty nice setup on volatility versus momentum here. So it looks like volatility is starting to contract here. Okay, so that usually means that there could be a reversion, a mean reversion in play, right? Another thing that we want to kind of keep an eye on is actually the momentum oscillator, because it is suggesting an upside. However, there's a little bit of weakness here on the 14-day simple. Okay, so if we are in fact, yeah, I mean, we can validate this further, right? But if we are in fact in a mean reversion, then there could be an upside here. I mean, relevant to a 12-hour, this could take a few days, right? So there could be a mean reversion to about the 29-cent level, and this is actually my algo that I've recently built, right? This is the ARC reversion variant, and it actually gives us Bollinger Bands with you know, some long and short signals over here, and it also gives us the mean of the value pertinent to the current time frame, right? So this is kind of suggesting a potential upside, right? We're critically expanded, which is why you see the clouds way open, and also you can see the critical expansion, meaning I mean, that it couldn't get any more expanded than that, right? Just see how ridiculous that is, right? So that is usually a signal of an upside or downside coming in, and of course we got that downside, right? So that's why the expansion happened. Volatility is direction neutral. Okay, so now using the RSI in the 12-hour time frame is almost rendered useless, as this is suggesting a continuation of just consolidation, right? So so let's go ahead and just kind of reference the immediate short-term time frames to see what we have in our potentials. Okay, so let's start off just like we always do in a 30-minute immediate short-term and see what it's got for us. Okay, so any day now. Let's go ahead and just load that now. Perfect. Okay, so we do have a limited support coming down. Let me just get rid of the ARC reversion variant here. And yeah, I mean, look at this. This is just so much sideways here. It's just consolidating like ridiculous. This is terrible. Okay, so we're still we're still looking at a downside here, and it could be very relevant to this target down here. Okay, so about 10.09 is kind of where this is suggesting to find a bounce, and then it's gonna, you know, come right back up here and then probably do it again. So the 30-minute time frame is suggesting just consolidation and a continuation of it. Okay, it's very, very similar thing here on the bi-hourly as well. Okay, as you can see, just sideways trading right now, and it's losing its weakness here from the bulls, which means it's just gonna find that that retracement yet again. So let's go and move up to the 6-hour and see what it's got. So the 6-hour also suggesting some sideways trading. There could be a potential bounce from that 14-day simple, but I think that 14-day simple would essentially just have us bounce and then come right back up and then do the same thing all over again, right? So the 8-hour time frame is finding a bounce from the 14-day simple, and it is suggesting an upside. We are within the gravitational zone of the over sold percentile, right? So very likely for it to pull us up, but again, we have the gravitational zone from the bear strength percentile, which would essentially bring us back down. Okay, so the 12-hour time frame consolidation, daily time frame looks like it's making actually it looks like it's making a pretty nice cross here. And that cross is this RSI signal crossing upside of the 14-day simple moving average. What I don't like is that we're crossing to the upside when the moving average is on a downside. Okay, so sometimes that can be a little bit of a fake out. And also notice here the daily time frame. This is one huge indecision candle. Whoa, pardon me. Yeah, this is one huge indecision candle, which is a spinning top doji, right? So And the downside was very clear with this gravestone doji. So this one right over here actually did signal a downside. So this is very discretionary the way that I'm actually showing you this, right? So, and it is following candle analysis pretty nicely on the daily. Here's a reversal. This is a bullish hammer. So we actually got that upside followed by a gravestone here and then a continuation to the downside. Now it looks like there's kind of a tie between the bulls and the bears. So in all honesty here, there is a setup happening in the upper term time frames. Okay, so like here we're critically oversold on the stochastics oscillator, right? And we are arguably at an area where we've pivoted to the upside several times. Okay, which is a good thing. It's definitely a good thing, but I don't see this happening for some days, or at least until someone says something or just pressures this to the upside. The market capitalization on this is a tiny 3.47 million. The share float is a very tiny 28.8 million. So it's a little bit of a high risk play as well. Okay, so another thing to notice here is that in the 8-hour time frame, it looks like we have essentially built kind of a dead cat bounce, right? So it's not confirmed just yet, but it is something that we should kind of look out for, right? So other than the setups in the upper term time frame, this is still suggesting some sideways trading, and if not, a test back down to about the 6 cent area. But it's a range though. I would say about 8.04 to about 6 cents, and then actually this could continue on to the upside per the suggestions of the upper term time frames volatility versus momentum like this. So we need the reversion to start, and we actually need the upside pivot from stochastics to kind of push us to the upside. 3-day target or 2-day target or bi-daily, whatever you are used to, right? Suggesting 58 cents. But that, like I said, guys, that's going to very likely take some time. So that is actually going to do it for this ticker. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and go ahead and refer to the links in the description below if you would like to join the ArcMasters trading course, which should be starting in the second or third week of April. Okay, so go ahead and refer to those links and reserve your seat now. Get enrolled and we'll learn together. Okay, you guys, find a Twitter link, find a Discord link there as well. And remember to take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy or sell any assets whatsoever. Okay, I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be just fine. All right, but with that said, I wish you a great rest of your day and a great weekend, and I will catch you at the bell on Monday. Adios.